Hi, it's Mike from Omni Web Design Leeds. In this video, I'm going to show you a website that we created for a client of ours, Thomas George. He creates online music courses for Ableton Live and Logic Pro 10. So he came to Omni and asked for a website to be created with very specific requirements. He had a very good vision of exactly what he wanted and asked us if we could develop it in just such a way for him. So in this video, I'll show you what the website looked like before we took over and the website that we created for him in WordPress with a bespoke theme. So let's take a quick look. Just to go over the site briefly, we have a hero image, a really nice hero image of Thomas George in the studio doing his work, with a prominent headline that tells the visitor that they are here to improve their music production skills and they're in the right place, because this is what this website is for. This is what Thomas George's business and personal brand is all about. Then a clear call to action button, which is prominent, which stands out. Click on that and it goes down to the 3 main courses that Thomas George wants to promote. Now, Thomas George has at least 13 courses at the time of making this video, but these are the 3 courses that he wants to promote the most, because these are the 3 most successful courses and the ones that people tend to sign up for. And that's very important because you don't want to give people too much choice, because they will get lost in that choice. But to give them the 3 top ones to choose from makes it a lot easier for them to then decide and analyse the 3 options they have available, and then to choose the one that they most likely want to go on and read and find out more about. So underneath the hero image is a little area for social proof to show the credibility of his business, and it shows that he has almost 44,000 Udemy users, 795 Facebook likes, almost 8,346 YouTube subscribers and 381 Instagram followers. And what this does is it uses the API of the respective social media platforms to pull through the latest figure, the latest number that Thomas George currently has on his accounts, and it pulls it through to the homepage of the website. So this is actually generated every time the website is refreshed in real time, which is a fantastic way of showing anybody that lands on the homepage just how popular Thomas George and his business is. And this is an idea that Thomas George specifically wanted after looking at some other websites that he knows that work well at converting, one of which is the Tai Lopez entrepreneur's website. And you'll notice here that Tai Lopez has exactly the same thing. So Thomas asked us at Omni to basically if we could replicate this and make that for his site, which is precisely what we did. Other things about the Tai Lopez site is it has these tiles to click on. I mean, Tai has a lot more on here, which is a bit cluttered. We've kept things very simple for Thomas's website. The other website that Thomas George liked was this Joe Parry's site. Again, it's very similar. It has the banner hero image with a number of students that gets pulled through, but he particularly liked the course tiles that Joe Parry has. So it actually shows the regular price for the course in red and scrubbed out to show that the discount amount that it's actually currently sold at, and the number of, I guess this is a number of students that they have currently on the Joe Parry's courses. And then a sign up to the mailing list at the very bottom. We did the same thing for Thomas George. Using Joe Parry's as a basis, we copied this exactly how Thomas George wanted it, and this now shows how many students he has for each respective course that gets pulled through, the star rating he currently has for each respective course, and the current price, and it all gets pulled through from the Udemy platform. Lower down again, this shows the latest social media posts that Thomas George has. It shows his Instagram pictures, the SoundCloud tracks that he's put up, and his latest Facebook posts. So anything that he posts up onto these social media platforms actually gets pulled through to his homepage, so people can then follow him on any of these platforms as well and see what the latest post that Thomas George has actually put. And then a very simple, nice, clean sign-up form. Just to compare that to the page that he used to have, this is a screen grab of how the website looked before Omni took over and created a better site that looked more professional and was more optimized for conversion. So this isn't a bad site. This is quite a clean and fairly nice site, but most people spend their time above the fold, which is this area here. And there was no headline and no call to action. There's a lot of empty and, well, dead space here. Okay, it has a hero image in, but it's not the most interesting of hero images. And with having no call to action, it relies on the visitor to scroll down before they can actually get to anything that they might want to then click on in order to make a conversion for Thomas George's business. The about Thomas George, it's not too lengthy, but we've certainly cut that down because people want to scan on the homepage. They don't really want to read. They want to get as much information as quickly and as easily as possible through scanning the site before they then delve into the site further to actually read more. So we wanted to cut down the about us to make it a smaller element. And again, this doesn't have any testimonials. It doesn't show the number of YouTube subscribers he has. It doesn't show the number of Facebook likes he has. So that sense of social proof and the fact that he's not just somebody who's just started out, the fact that he actually is somebody who has managed to build a following, that's not being conveyed initially on the original homepage. So the one last thing to look at on this page, which was quite an interesting one that we added, was this resources section. Now, the resources section is a really, really good idea. It's another income generating aspect of the website. The Thomas George, in his creation of videos for promoting and the creation of his music tracks and music production, he uses different pieces of technology which he then recommends to his followers. For anybody who wants to record or make videos as well as Thomas George, this is where they can go in order to find out what equipment that Thomas George uses. Now, this shows all the different things that pieces of equipment that Thomas George recommends. And if you click on any of these, it takes you through to the Amazon page where that product is sold. And the good thing about this is anybody who he refers to this page, Amazon will track that user. They'll know they came from Thomas George's website and that Thomas George referred them. And for Thomas George's Amazon affiliate account, that will be tracked. And if somebody buys this microphone for this price here at $449, if they buy that microphone anytime within the next month or the next 30 days, Thomas George will be credited with sending that person to Amazon and will be accredited for helping to make that sale. So he will get a percentage of the sale in return from Amazon. That's called the Amazon affiliates. I can't remember what the exact percentage amount is at the moment. It might be something between 3 to 10%. But with enough people who want to replicate Thomas George's work, who are interested in buying this microphone, who get referred from Thomas George's website to here, that can start to build up a nice bit of side income automatically without having to do any extra work. So the resources page is very nicely set out with all these different tiles. One trick to look at how well the site looks in a mobile view is to right click and go to inspect and then click onto the toggle here to send it to a mobile view, and you can see the responsiveness of the site because the tiles rearrange themselves to fit whatever screen that you might be viewing on. So if we have a look at a iPad Pro, so the site is fully responsive, fully mobile friendly, a marked improvement on what he used to have. So in the next portion of this video, we'll go to Thomas George and he can talk through what the benefits have been for this new site, the way it's laid out in terms of higher conversion and getting more business from his website through to his music production courses.
Hi, it's Thomas George. I'm a music producer and online educator. So what I do is I create and sell online music production courses through my website. So my website is really important. Previously, I actually built my own website through lead pages, and I decided I needed something more professional that would actually convert more sales. So I got hold of Mike from Omni Web Design, And the guys there, they designed and built me a brand new site. I gave them a few different examples of websites that I want it to be like, and they built something just like that. And now I get a lot more sales from a site. It converts a lot better, and most of all, it looks a lot more professional.
Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions about websites whatsoever, please send them our way. If you want to know more about how to make your website convert to get more business through your website, or if you've seen other websites you like the look of and you'd like to use those as a basis to improve your site, feel free to get in touch with us, send your questions to us. You can contact us through contact@omniwebdesignleeds.co.uk or just click the link below this video. Thanks for watching.